So there's a couple of things that I've learned with traveling across the country. And number one is that in the summer, it's very difficult to change your schedule, your reservations at the last minute because all the rooms are booked along your path. We need to head east, and I've checked the main hotels, and unfortunately they're all booked because we wanted to leave Denver area a couple days earlier than anticipated, mainly because it keeps raining and we're just tired of driving and we just want to head east, get moving. But I've been checking around and we can't check out tomorrow because there aren't any rooms available. And the other thing that I found out about Denver area is they have summer monsoons. That's what they call it on the news. I was like, what do you mean monsoons? But I told you the other day how it was lightning and raining heavily. It reminded me of Florida summer rains, and it happens in the afternoon. They really need the rain, so this is great. But I did not know that they had such a thing. Monsoons in Colorado. Stopped at this lake. It's off of, well, I think it's on Route 66, just north of Longmont, Colorado. So I looked up on the internet regarding buttes. I don't know if this is a mesa or a butte, but you see how it's has like a ridge on top and then it's smooth on the bottom. This has grass, so it's harder for you to see, and trees. But where we were in the desert, where it was really dry, you could see better how you have that texture up on top. I guess that's from when it rains, the moisture gets in the cracks, it freezes, expands and melts and goes down the hill and repeat. That's what I read. Thought that was interesting because I was just asking that very question, why it had the texture and the rest of it was smooth. So I'm looking at these cows, and there's prairie dogs out there. I've never seen one before. Oh, there he is. You see that little? That's a little prairie dog. There he goes. And I'm not sure what that building is over there. We just don't know. You see those little holes right there? There and there. They're all over. And those are where the prairie dogs come out. They're scurrying all around the land. They're so cute. It's funny that they're around the cows. So when we woke up this morning, there was more airplanes and parachuters, so that was pretty cool to see. But we just got back from Whole Foods, and some items I find are the same item that you can get somewhere else for a lot less, but there's a few items that are so good that I must go and get it. And I'll show you my favorite, well, 3 items. These chips here, they're handmade and no preservatives, and they're the best chips I've had, better than restaurant chips, other than El Torito that was up in Ohio. They had like paprika or something on it, but these are nice and salty, crispy, love them. And then they make their own in-house salsa. It is so good. Little spicy, but just right. It is just wonderful. And of course, my favorite cookies. I couldn't believe I found what I was looking for. I love these cookies that have the hard frosting on them. It makes the cookie crunchy on top. So that's my favorite. So I just wanted to share with you what I get from Whole Foods whenever I run out, because gotta have it. Of course I get a lot of different other things there, but these are the staples. Must have. Unfortunately, back in Florida where we lived, there was not a Whole Foods unless you drove a little ways out in Sarasota or Fort Myers, but where we lived, unfortunately, there was not a Whole Foods, so we couldn't have it. But since we've been traveling, there's Whole Foods everywhere. I see there's a Sprouts as well, but I haven't tried that yet. If you tried Sprouts, let me know. Comment below. Let me know if it's like Whole Foods or how it's different. I am curious.